What is up, Boobie Goaters? Today I have beef soup bones, and I'm going to roast them at 425 when the oven's ready for 30 minutes, and I'm going to attempt to make bone broth. I can't wait. I am going to enjoy this, and it's always good to have some. Tomorrow is, for me, it's a fish Friday, and if you haven't noticed, I'm about probably 2 days ahead of you when you're seeing these BB&E challenges, and, you know, it's easier for me so I can edit films and stuff. I like to have some extra time and content so I could just, like, maybe come up with something or just be like, let's spiel it out and go for it. So I'm gonna take these beef soup bones, and I am going to roast them in this oven at 425 for 30 minutes. And that should roast them, and, you know, I don't think I need to add salt or anything to this. I'm not going to. And I'll add it later on to the broth after it's done being made. I'm going to make this. But also, I'm going to have you come along with me on an incubator journey. We'll do that in just a second. We'll just wait for this to beep. It's still warming up. It's an older oven. I think I got this thing 12 years ago. Anywho, I'm gonna drink some tea while I'm waiting on this. Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit about BBBE. Yeah, the days I don't do a big steak for dinner at night. The next day, I'm not so regular. We peaked! But the days that I just stick to my eggs, my bacon, and my burger patties, I have been super regular, like, every day. It's gross, right? Yeah. But I'm not diarrhea at all. Like everybody else, like, complains about, man, those oxalate dumping. Bleh. It looks like I have a rash. I don't have a rash. I really don't. Why am I blotchy on the film? Am I blotchy in real life? Yeah, that beat. Let's roast some bones and then start my next project. So I'm just throwing them on here onto my lovely patinaed tray, and I'm gonna let them roast in the oven. It should work out. It should work out pretty good. Yeah, it'll work out. It'll work out. Why not? Oh. This is funny, I have to show you guys. This is bacon grease, and it was in a pickle jar. And I was just filling it up. I'm filling it up with bacon grease, and the whole top thing slid off. And I was like, okay. I think I have something, like a cover for this, but if not, I'm just gonna cover it with plastic, like I usually do. I just thought it'd be fun to show, like, if you're like, what the hell? And I'm like, it worked out. So I love using bacon grease to cook. You know. Well, let's put these in the oven. I gotta put a timer on it. Okay. So, story time. Yeah, story time. I hatched all my chickens that you see in my videos last year around this time. I think I put them in the incubator and then let them go. So this year, since they're old enough, except for the silkies, I'm not going to do the silkies right now. They're starting to lay. So you don't want to hatch baby chickie eggies when they're just really young. It doesn't turn out well, and I think the babies die. It's just something crazy. So this is my old one. The cat got to it and clawed the crap out of it. I had two, and I didn't realize the one that I put all the ducks in, and all the ducks hatched, had a fan hooked up to it. So this is the original kind that you get for like 60 bucks, and it doesn't have a fan, so your hatch rate's kind of crummy, but I have the fan. The other one that came with the fan, the heating element, broke. I don't know if I said that already. I'm a little loopy. I needed to take some water with some electrolytes probably. Hi. So I have the fan thing that goes in here. I'm going to take this apart and replace the fan. And I had to buy a new case for it because that's the problem. These styrofoam cases, you could probably hatch maybe twice out of them. This I probably used and didn't stop using because I love hatching little baby chicks. It's just fun. The kids like to see it. And it's kind of funny. We had a museum by us when I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, at our museum, they had, you know what they had? You know what they had? You don't know what they had? He has blueberries up his nose, and he has blueberry mustache. I want to tell my story. When I was a little girl, we had a museum near our house, and every once in a while, my parents they had like they had a membership. And when we walked into the space area part that they had, just to show space and all the glory of it, there was this little area where they were hatching chickens every day, little chicks, and you could see each stage of the development. And I absolutely loved it, and I was always enamored. Just wanted to sit there and watch the baby chick hatch the whole time. And here I am now, living the dream, guys. But anyway, and I asked my son to throw away one of these incubators that got messed up that were in the box. He grabbed the wrong one, and he threw away the one with the egg turner. And I'm like, I need an egg turner. But here we are. So we're gonna pull this one out of the case, open it up, unboxing. Boobie goats. That's so silly. Boobie goats is hooked up to a lot of things. What? Sorry. Emmett, go watch Bluey. And when we're done, we'll go outside and play.
Mom, it's loud.
New styrofoam. It's so clean. Oh yeah, so this was $30. So if you actually spend it's like 50 bucks to get this, $30 to replace just the case, not the heating element, not the fan. Can you pull? And it doesn't come with the glass. I have all that. It doesn't come with the cage that goes in here to catch the baby chicks that they hatch on. They don't get wet in the water. The plant. It doesn't even come with the little stoppers that go here for humidity. We'll take off the element part first. And I don't want to lose these pieces, so I should probably put them somewhere safe. Alright, so our heating element is here, but it's connected. You know what I forgot? The pliers. The two top screws with the little plastic washer. And now I'm going to unscrew this part, but first I need pliers to take out these I think this is the humidifier. It's a humidifier temperature thing, and it doesn't work. You have to buy your own. Got it. Get this out.
Yeah.
These seedlings are starting to pop out, and I'm going to take the heat mats and put them actually under these incubators to keep them more regulated with heat. And maybe it's a good idea, maybe not. Okay. There's our motherboard. So I took my pliers from the heating element. I pulled this little rubber plug out like this. There's like no way that you can push one of these through this hole, so you're gonna have to like cut. There's no way it'll fit through, so you're gonna have to cut your own little notch, and the wire should just fall. All the extra pieces, holes in the middle that stick up, you can't even see it on here. Maybe you can, but that's where the screws go. So you need to hook your fan up to that and So basically I'm just taking the fan and lining it up and helping the heating element doesn't pop out again. I gotta pop it back in, if you can see it. There you go. So I've been messing with that incubator for like 30 minutes and I'm still trying to get the heating element right. But this baby's always knocking my stuff down. These are done. The cast iron pan. Ooh, hot. It's roasted. They're looking roasted to me. I'll show you this. Maybe they don't pop the pan. Oh yeah, we got all the good fat and everything. They look roasted. Okay. So I roasted some beef bones. That's awesome. I've got Old Faithful over here, so I'm just gonna take all this, dump it in that, and pour water in it later. Put it on low, let it go for like however many hours. What is it, like 4 to 6 hours? Keep adding water because I know if it starts to slow bubble, water will spill out. So slow and low. Let it do its beef broth magical thing. And that's awesome. One thing accomplished. Let me figure out the next one. This was the worst thing to put together, but I did it. If you have one and you want to try this, definitely don't let the heating element fall out. Be really careful about that because that took forever to line it up with the holes. And I have one not lined up. It's like crooked. See it? But I'm sure it'll work. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. That's what I wanted to know. This goes like this. Gotta line up the holes. I'm not gonna do it too tight so I can adjust if I need. Cool beans. 30 minutes plus. Maybe an hour. That was about an hour. Oh, bro. There we go. Like so. And it just takes 2 screws. Motherboard in place. Alright, I'm gonna plug it in and see if it heats up. Just really quick. My next conundrum is I don't know where I'm gonna set up these incubator fans on. But is it getting hot? Is it possible I broke it? Nothing working here. That's not good. Like the screen lights up, the fan turns on. Pause. I need a new one of these. Both of them are not working right. Unplug the fan. I want to see if it heats. Wait, what? It turned on after I turned the fan off. Turn of events. I had the humidifier for the other one plugged in here, and right when I unplugged that and put in the new one, this heating element started to heat up. And let me see if I plug in the fan. Okay, when I plug in the fan, the heating element stops. I didn't break it. I just put the wrong pieces together. Huh. If I would have put this together on carbs, I would have been so panic attacked about it and stuff. But nah, it's actually been pretty cool. Unfortunately, the circuit board cannot help with the fan. I'm gonna plug in the other one and see if the heating element works on that one. I wonder if it's just the board. It was the circuit board, not the heating element, so I can save my heating element. This circuit board's not working. I'm getting tired. I gotta hurry up. I have a new idea. I'm gonna jerry rig it so that this is connected to the fan. The other part is connected up like regular because it'll stay heated, and I'll still have a fan going. It just will take 2 plugs. I want to keep this part safe and not exposed. It's got to be protected somehow. Now I'm kind of like conundrum time. Have a great day. I think I'll just like fit it in like that. It'll be cool. Boobie Goaters. I got it to fit in here. And now I just have to drill a little hole. Maybe pull the plug through here and plug it in. And now the fan will work. The heating element will work. Everything will work. Have a great day. Feel better now too. I did something cool. Bye.